Ho, 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 it's Christmas Day, and what's more Christmas Eve than a frickin' giant robo-scorpion? Look at this thing, this is actually pretty damn badass. So here we have Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, released in 2015, I believe. And this will show us the alternate reality Ghost of Fallout future. God dang, I'm stretching this so far. Now, before anyone is like, oh, well, actually, the original Wasteland came out in 1988, and the original Fallout, as we learned yesterday for the first time ever, came out in 1997, so actually Wasteland is before Fallout. Yes, but Wasteland was kind of like the spiritual successor to Fallout, and then this obviously came out Wasteland 2 was only 2015, so there was like a huge gap between Wasteland and Wasteland 2. But yes, this is the Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, which actually was 2015. I think the previous Wasteland 2 was 2014. Regardless, a new Wasteland game is coming out. I almost certainly won't be covering it, to be honest, but Kado Genesis will be, so if you want to see more of this in the future, which you haven't even seen yet, go subscribe to Kado Genesis. Anyway, let's jump into the game and see what Fallout would have been like if it didn't change from how the original was. Now, first thing first, we have to create a squad. We could use a default squad, or we create our own custom one. To save some time... No, let's not save some time. Okay, let's just select existing rangers, rather than... No, let's actually go back, create one custom ranger. We're going to have one Sarge, just to go through all of this, and you've got the male and female. The selection thing, I always feel like that one is selected rather than that one, but yeah, you select male or female, you pick your picture. It's going off the edge. Okay, the game isn't calibrated perfectly or whatever, but yeah, you gotta choose a little picture for your character. Obviously, I look like this person. That is totally what I look like. The age is close enough, the religion is close enough, the smoke's close enough, the ethnicity is wrong, but who cares? And you can give yourself biography, and this is quite easy to fill out. Perfect. Censored, spelt incorrectly. That's about it. Then there's a customized experience. That is... That one's actually not too far off. Let's go with that. And then you actually make your character, and God, there's attributes and combat skills. So similar to Special, you have Classic. That's actually a word. Classic is actually a word. Yes, you have Classic instead of Special. So you've got Coordination, which is Grace, kind of agility-based stuff. Luck, which is luck. Awareness, which is basically perception. Strength, which is pretty similar to Strength. Speed, which I guess is kind of endurance, but agility, that kind of stuff. And Intelligence, which is intelligence. And Charisma, which is charisma. That's all pretty straightforward, actually. That's what you would expect. And then you've got over here, you've got combat skills, knowledge skills, and general skills. Each of these little diamonds is like a special unlocks something or else. So unlocks Full Metal Jacket, unlocks melee shooting, unlocks charge, unlocks Slayer. It's basically like perks within these skills. You get 12 points to spend, and there's knowledge skills, general skills, and combat skills. Knowledge skills help you with very specific kind of things, like repairing toasters. Combat skills help you with specific types of weapons, and general skills help you with general bits and pieces. So I'm going to build myself a very quick and very poor character, because I think we all know there's only a few things you need to worry about in this. And, okay, we've maxed out toaster repair as much as we can. After that, let's just go smartass. I've only got 2 points remaining. Why can I not put... There we go. Pop them into smartass. I can only put one into smartass, one into hardass, I guess? No, cost 2 skill points. Oh, there we go, they are used up. Perfect. So yep, smartass and toaster repair. Perfect. Now let's make ourselves the ultimate character. Perfect, that looks good to me. 1, 10, 4, 1, 1, 1, 10. What more could you possibly want? And now you get some perks, and some of these will be familiar, like Animal Husbandry, or Arsehole, or Heavy-Handed. These are perks you actually see in some of the Fallout games. And like traits in that, quirks in this have a benefit and a drawback. So Arsehole, hard-ass dialogue options always succeed. Drawbacks, squad cannot use kiss-ass or smart-ass dialogue options. So there's hard-ass, kiss-ass, and smart-ass dialogue options. If you pick these specific things, it'll help you with one, go badly with another. And there we go, delayed gratification, +1 skill point each level up after level 10, -1 skill point each level up before level 11. So first 10 levels you don't get as much, but after that you get even more. So there's some cool stuff here, Now I think the one we have to go for really is unlucky. Chance for lightning to strike and shock a random target in combat. This could be friend or foe, it's just kind of a fun one. So let's select that. I don't think you can select... No, you only can select one, unfortunately. So we'll do that. Perfect. We've made ourselves a character. Now we can make some existing rangers. And there's the hunter, the bruiser, the demolitions guy, the sniper, the infiltrator, the techie, the combat medic, the negotiator, and the jack of all trades, who sucks. Look at that. That all sucks. That is all terrible. Screw her. So I'm just going to throw together a few ones. I think we'll go sniper. And yes, I already know about pre-made characters. Sniper, bruiser, for someone who can go up close. And let's go combat medic. Yeah, combat medic, because it's nice to sometimes be alive. And there we go. Squad of 4 rangers. Let's play the game.
What comes after the end? I don't know. Neither did they. They were just an Army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever, it came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers. Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
And here we are, in the actual game, and, yeah, we, that FM, man, it's, I'll have edited out some of that, but it starts with absolutely horrible sounding static at the beginning, which is a nightmare to listen to, where it says, yeah, produced by Brian Fargo, and here's all of the important people, at the same time it goes throughout all of it. And it is goddamn horrible. And then you have that really lovely FMV with everyone cosplay. Mild pet peeve there. It's like, oh, all the good people who don't have piercings and tattoos and dyed hair and stuff. I grew up around a lot of people with, like, ink and piercings and stuff, and they were some of the nicest people you ever meet. Mild pet peeves out of the way, though. Here is the actual game. Let's click anywhere.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
Cool. And happy to be given the opportunity, sir, but are you sure we're ready? Or we can do Ace. How did Ace die, sir?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook him up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal, but sadly Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Fair enough, so happy to be given the opportunity, sir, but are you sure we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide, and Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Cool, so we've got our mission, and... Okay, apparently we haven't got our mission. What's the mission, sir? I have a feeling it might be doing what Ace was doing, which we've literally just been told.
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission. Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Cool. So, probably should ask, where is the area?
It's about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Cool, and boom, radio tower is on the map. Nice. Perfect. And now we get to start playing the game, and you get like a little chat log on this side where you can scroll up and... Oh, scroll down. Don't use the scroll wheel like I accidentally tried to do there. And you'll notice there's a little hit symbol, and there's AP, and you got items, and you got 4 different characters. So here we've got Sarge, then we've got Cold Eye, who's our sniper, who has a fancy hunting rifle. We've got Big Bert, who has a barbed wire bat, because he just smacks things. And we got Pills, who is our combat medic, who just has a little pistol. And you'll notice there's little items as well, so pain relievers for healing stuff. You get trauma kit and pocket medicine. You'll notice that, yeah, there's first 2 are skills, because we've got a combat medic, and then they've got a few items as well. This bloke has brute force, which is a smashy one, and just more pain relievers. This one, more pain relievers, and also some mechanical repair, so skill you need if you want to repair small appliances, engines, and gizmos, pretty nice. And then I have toaster repair, a very specialised and underappreciated skill in a world without toast, but sometimes surprisingly useful. Use toaster repair on any broken toasters you come across in your travels. You never know what you might find inside. Obviously, the best skill and the only one you need. And then you got stuff like swapping weapons, all basic, what you can imagine, crouching, precision strikes, which is kind of like the VATS thing. And you'll also notice there's items that you can pick up, and yeah, shovel, let's just take that, because they don't need it, they've already done it. And you can examine, you can talk to people, all good stuff. So, let's now scroll up so we can look around, and off over this way. I actually have to be kind of careful heading off left, because that's where my other monitor is. But yeah, we can totally just... Oh, that place is gone. Click, right click, and you wander around places. So, very much just an updated version of how it used to be in the old Fallout game. Cool, so a quick conversation from them, and now you'll notice when I'm hovering over places, it tells me how much water it's going to take to get there. So, yeah, right over here is 6 water, close by 1 water, takes a second to update, yep, 3, 5, etc. We know we need to go due east, and you also get over here little tutorials that will pop up all the time. So you can access the world map screen and select a location you've already discovered to travel there automatically. Very similar to Fallout, and there's events and stuff that can happen. And yes, Outdoorsman skill determines your squad's search radius on the world map when travelling, as well as its ability to avoid hostile random encounters. Outdoorsman skill, exactly like Fallout 1, you can see why this is Ghost of Fallout Past. And yep, radio as well, just for lifeline back. And to level up, you need to use the call button on the radio to contact headquarters and unfill promotions, providing characters gain enough experience point. So that thing up there is also how you get XP. And this symbol is us. And you notice the little radar around should get us moving. And we can... Yep, let's just Head over that way. Costs us 6 water. See how it goes. Alright, so we got this big old cliff in the way. Looks like we might instead have to go down here, where the actual path is.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in. Did you copy those distress calls from High Pool and Ag Center? Over. Roger that. Listen, Echo 1, I have no one else in the area and no further intel at this time. I'm afraid it's going to have to be your decision which call to respond to first. Whichever one you choose, get there ASAP. Both situations are emergencies, and both sounded like they were deteriorating rapidly. While the repeaters are still alpha-level priority, civilian emergencies have to come first, before heading back out to get the repeaters. Sending you the coordinates for both locations now. Copy?
And here we go, we get AG Center and High Pool, both locations we need to go to save some people. So that is all good, and we can select those and select travel to go there straight away, or radio tower, which will do both. Both places you sent to us are suddenly having emergencies, question mark.
Uh-huh. Suspicious, isn't it, Echo 1? Like someone's monitoring our transmissions and trying to stop our little radio experiment before it starts. Keep an eye out for suspect characters. Copy?
Copy. Over.
10-4, Echo 1. And Godspeed. Ranger Command out.
Cool. So, let's actually stop the squad for a second, because you'll notice here as well, we have like 46 water left, which isn't actually that much, but if we go to the map, which is actually hotkeyed as M, good game, then let's travel to this AG Center and see what happens there. Oh, and here we have a random encounter, combat. You see dangerous raiders approaching your position, so I can attack, or I can run with a 25% chance because of my outdoorsman skill. So let's try running. Success! Sometimes violence isn't the answer, sometimes. And we gain a bit of XP from that. Isn't that lovely? Oh, and just as we're approaching the AG Center, some raiders are showing up. Let's see if we can outrun them. Combat! Your attempt to run was unsuccessful. Prepare for combat. Okay, we might not even make it to the AG Center. This could be quite bad. Okay, where are... Let's get a look at things. Okay. Gunslinger, cutter, gunner. And it keeps turning to night, like, instantly. Oh, is that just when I'm moving away from that? Fog of War, maybe? But, yeah, there's Fog of War, but it seems to initially be like, nah, you can just see everything. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. And that is our exit point that we need to get to. So, things are going to be a little bit tricky now. And, yeah, I only have a stick. I am worthless, but we have a sniper, and we have... Yeah, I'm also the weakest person. So Big Bert should probably go in first. He's our tough guy. So let's have... Can I... Let's not have... Okay, I ungrouped them at the wrong time. Now we're in combat. My melee guy's at the back. But I dodged! Look at that. There we go. And now we have a little sequence thing up here with all the enemies. Oh, God. They're shooting at us already. Alright, now we've got... Yeah, we've got Big Bert, who... Okay, let's have him move there. Then let's have him just whack this guy. Boom, 9 damage. See that? And I don't have enough action points. Yeah, it is attack cost or whatever. AP to do that. So I'll have to end my turn there. And the other guy comes along. This is a bit slower than it was in the original Fallout, unfortunately. Let's, Oh, man. Okay, you know what? This isn't the worst position to be in. Let's just try and shoot the guy in the head. Shoot them in the head again, because you see there how many action points we got. Takes 3 to free aim. Let's... Damn, I missed. Okay, end the turn. And, oh, yeah, that guy shot his buddy in the back, but also shot my sniper, which wasn't too nice. And, yeah, here, I've got a bit of a risky shot on everyone. So, I've got 8 action points. I think instead, maybe, I run round to the cover and have my sniper be ready next turn to shoot at the people from a distance. That's if I even survive through the next turn, because, yeah, my combat medic is almost dead. That is not good, and my character has 3 action points, which isn't enough to hit. I built such a bad character, I really did. I probably shouldn't have done that. That costs 4 action points as well. My character can literally do nothing. I built the most worthless of people. Like, oh god, I can't do anything. Let's swap weapons. I can punch someone. That's it. I am so bad. I probably shouldn't have built a character as poorly as I did. Ah, there goes my combat medic, who is bleeding out already. Yeah. Actually make sure you know what you're doing before you start fighting people, because it's now 1-for-1. My big bruiser needs to... Okay, so my big bruiser can get there, hopefully tank some attacks, and also get a hit in. Perfect. That's those two down. We just got 2 left. Oh, they're going for me. Oh, actually, that one is still alive. But my sniper here could go 72%, 22%, or 72. Let's go... let's go for, yeah, the gunner at a distance. Let's see if we can pick them off. Oh, nice! One shot, that's that gunner down. Perfect. And you'll see in the bottom right there's a whole, like, little log going on where Cold Eye's aim is true and the bullet strikes a Wrecker gunner, doing 14 points of damage, blasting a tunnel through his brain. Perfect. And with only 3 points left, I can't really do much, so let's just end the turn. And oh dear, this one's still, shooting my guy. And unfortunately, that Wrecker is still just alive, which, is almost going to screw up my person. I can't even attack. Man, I built the worst character possible. God, why did I build that character? Okay, let's just hopefully bruise this guy down. We need 1 hit. 1 hit and you've killed him, otherwise you're dead, buddy. There we go. Okay, the bruiser's doing good work. Hopefully he shoots, yep, at me. At me again, please. I'm worthless. Cool, let's try and get it. It's a 22% chance shot, but my sniper's awesome. Can I do a precision strike? Yeah, then you can choose, like, the head, or 0% chance to hit, but also 0% chance to hit. Okay, we've got 0% chance to hit, so we can't do a precision strike. We just have to free aim it and hope for the best. And... nope, but we destroyed a little bit of cover. That's better than nothing, technically. Okay, our bruiser's a bit hurt. Can we heal what's-her-face? I don't think we can. No, and Sarge is over there. We're going to have to send the bruiser in. Oh, this is a real worry. But let's go in, let's smack him, and hope for the best. Nice! Wow, it's a good job my teammates are actually half decent. Because, yeah, we messed them up, but it was thanks to half the squad. And Phyllis is now mortally wounded. So that's Phyllis there, who, yeah, isn't doing too well. Can we repair her? I don't think we can. She's... yeah, Phyllis, a lethal and unstable state resulting from the most serious injuries or poisoning. There is impaired oxygen supply to major organs and multi-system failure. Revive with the surgeon skill. Dies in 80 seconds. So the surgeon skill is one that she had and no one else did. So my very worst person died instantly. And I don't think... yeah, is it knowledge skill? Whereas, yeah, surgeon, level 0. So I can't do anything. Yeah, I'd need... wow. Yeah, so one of my characters is going to die. So, yeah, that's going to happen in 45 seconds about. So, cool. Oh, well. Alright, so now we are at the AG Command Center, and in less than 10 seconds my first character is going to bleed out. And we need to help some civilians here. Oh, this is going to go so badly. There we go. Boom. Oh, Phyllis has died. Pills has died and will always be remembered. Literally, my one person with the surgeon skill was the one who died. You're kidding me, right? And oh wow, they've got so much stuff I can take from them. Okay, well Sarge needs a gun and some ammo. Let's see what I can take. Cool, Sarge can take it all. Let's just get Sarge kind of sorted out now. Because, boy oh boy, could he do with actually... can he even use the gun? 3 AP, cool, I can barely use it. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, this is so bad. Ooh, and here we have... oh god, something is happening. Yeah, a horrible, horrible spore-infected creature. That's quite nasty. I actually want to check... oh, there's something sparkling there. Wanted to check what that was. Okay, let's just have a wander around, because creature said, ARG! Let's take a look and see what we can find. Aha, so off to the side here, we have a little broken fence panel, which gives us a sneaky entrance, which we're gonna completely fail to use effectively, but look at that, we have some little bugs to kill. How can this... Oh, are they actually going to do anything? Oh, there we go. Now they are. Cool, so now we have the enemies attacking, and I've got the little encounter board up, which makes things look funny and horrible, and oh god, why isn't Big Bert fully healed? I tried to fully heal Big Bert. Okay, Big Bert needs to save my sniper, so let's have him go in, charge, and miss. And now he's 1 point short of attacking again. This is not particularly good. Even with this attack being much lesser, this is not good. Okay, so we've got 4 AP I really want to spend. Okay, let's go into cover. And then we can shoot 42. Yeah, 72% chance to hit that one at a distance. Let's give it a try. Come on. Oh, my sniper is so good. I freaking love my sniper. Everything else sucks, though. There we go. After the worst round of combat anyone has ever seen, I've managed to get my main character killed. But fortunately, I've still got my 2 actual good combatants who will finish this off for me. He'll even... Wow, he's actually got tons of AP. I can run all the way over to this other thing and then still snipe it afterwards. Because, man, these two guys are the good rangers. Pills and Sarge. Look at Sarge. Sarge is terrible. He died. He can literally fire a gun or move. I built like one of the worst... I literally built a toaster repairman. That was it. And what's happened to Sarge? Seriously wounded, death in 160 seconds. Well, let's just wait for that to happen. Oh, there we go. Sarge has died and will always be remembered. Perfect, I think that's a good place to end it. Now, this was Wasteland 2. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Probably not on Christmas Day. I'm guessing you watched it like a day or two later. You were like, oh, Sarge uploaded that a couple of days ago. Why was he uploading on Christmas? Everyone's busy then. But I hope those of you who have watched have enjoyed. This game was free on Good Old Games. I'm not sure if it still will be at time of watching, but might be worth checking into just in case. I'm pretty sure on my Discord someone posted that, like, hey, Wasteland 2 is free. So yeah, this was free for a while. If it looks like you kind of thing, you might want to check it out. But here we have the ghost of alternate Fallout reality, future. Words are difficult, alright, it's late. So this is kind of what Fallout might have been if it had stayed at the whole isometric top-down combat view. And it's a fun enough game, but it's obviously very, just wildly different from what Fallout is now. And whether or not you think that is better or worse is very subjective. But for me, personally, I do prefer the way Bethesda has taken the franchise. Although, I definitely could have lived with it being like this. Albeit it never would have been as big a success, because these style of games never have as big an audience as Wasteland 2 and the release of Wasteland 3 in the near future proves, but they're still perfectly fun games and are well worth a bit of time on the channel even if I don't get to fully cover them, so it was nice to have them just show up for a short, brief little period over the Christmas holidays. Yeah. Anyhow, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, feel free to talk about Wasteland 2 or the old Fallout games in the comments, and I will see you all whenever you next watch a video. Sarge out.